So we are ready to start. Good morning, everyone, traders. Good morning, everyone. And it's time for another live stream. It's time for another live session. And many of you asked me to do the live session this week. Many of you asked me to do more live sessions. And I received a lot of requests to do the live streams more often in summer, so I decided to do the live session this week again, even though this year I was streaming quite rarely. Most of the time I was streaming like once in 2 and 3 weeks, and I decided to make the exception for you and to do a live stream for you today. And as always, tutors, show me your presence, show me that you are here, show me that you are watching. Say good morning, say good day, say good evening, depending on your time zone, and just show me your presence. And here's what I prepared for you for today. We'll discuss the swing trading strategy for gold trading. I will show you how I swing trade gold with my trading strategy. We will discuss euro pound pair, and on euro pound pair we will discuss the I would say the consolidation trading, the trend following trading, and we will also check dollar index, and I will show you the breakout trading strategy, and also I will answer your questions. So if you have any questions, so please feel free to ask your questions in a live chat. Remember that during these live sessions, we have a live chat, and in the live chat, I will constantly read the live chat. I will read your messages, and we have a very simple rule during these live sessions. I won't finish a live stream before I answer all your questions. So that is the great opportunity for you to ask something that is not clear to you. That is the great opportunity for you to ask me to analyze any instrument for you. So that's how it goes. And so one more thing to add is that if you are here the first time, my name is Vasily. I'm your host for today, and during these live sessions, I teach how I treat my trading strategy. And my trading strategy is very unique and specific. It is technical analysis based. It is based on the price action analysis, key levels, supports and resistance trading, and it is based on multiple time frame analysis. So I will show you how the strategy works. Hello Noah, hello Monu, hello Patrick, Samarendo, Ernest here, Beta Forex Signals. Forex Signals providers watch this live sessions as well. That's great. That's great. Hello Rajat, Lima, Artur, Amavir, Josh. Thanks for joining, traders, and thank you for showing me your presence. Free speaker here, yes, and thank you for joining. So let's warm up analyzing European pair. Let me show you what I spotted on European pair. And my trading strategy is called top-down analysis. It's called multiple time frame analysis strategy. And as I said, it is based on the analysis of multiple time frames. And the time frame that I start my analysis with is the daily time frame. I start my analysis with the daily, and on the daily time frame, I'm trying to analyze the market sentiment, the market trend, and the key levels. So that is what we will start our analysis with. Hello, Nico. Hello, Pavel. Here, Russell, Philip, Kasim. Thanks for joining the live stream. And Kasim, first time here. Hope that you will enjoy. Feel free to join the discussion. So, European pair, daily time frame. First, your task will be to analyze the market trend and to get what is happening with the market, where the market is going. And obviously, very easily, we can come to the conclusion that your account is bearish. It is the bearish pair. The pair is trading in a global bearish trend, and over time the market keeps setting lower lows and lower highs here. So that is the perfect example of the market that is trading in a bearish trend. Then analyzing the local price action, the recent price action, we can spot that once the market set a new lower close here, the market started a correctional movement. The market started to correct, and we see a minor bullish trend here. You can see that here the market formed bullish impulse, retraced at a higher low, then went up and set a new higher high here, so we have a minor bullish trend. Then if we analyze this minor bullish trend, we can also spot here a very peculiar pattern. You can see that the market started to respect the boundaries of that rising wedge pattern. And why this rising wedge pattern is so important? Because in this particular situation, this wedge pattern will be also called a bearish flag pattern. And in this global bearish trend, this wedge simply represents the correctional movement after the formation of a new lower low in a global bearish trend. And once you spotted the pattern like that, you should always remember that we never know how long the correction will last. But the trigger, the catalyst that we are looking for the trend continuation, for the global trend continuation, is of course the breakout. And if the trend here is bearish, if the global trend here is bearish, the breakout of support of the flag, of the wedge, will give us a very strong bearish confirmation. It will give us a very strong bearish signal that will signify that the market will most likely keep falling, that the market will return back to a bearish trend and will start falling and soon will reach at least the current lower low. Yes, I hope that you follow. So we are very bearish biased on EUROPOUND, and the breakout, the violation of the support of the flag here is a very important event for us. Then with all that in mind, we now have our directional bias. We are bearish. Then we should analyze the key levels. We should analyze the historical key levels, and key levels will help us to identify the safe points, the safe areas from where it will be safe for us to trade the market. One thing that we should notice if we analyze the historical key levels here is that EUROPOUND started to fall after the test of a significant structure. You can see that here we got a strong structure support that was broken with the high momentum bearish candle, and the violation of that support turned that support into resistance. And look what happened when the market tested that broken structure. After the test of that broken structure, bearish pressure became so strong that the price managed to violate the trend line of the wedge. Then if we now remove everything and concentrate our attention on the naked price chart, we can spot one more structure here. Look, traders, do you see the minor key level here? Definitely we have some important structure here. And you can see that it was respected multiple times. Multiple times the price bounced from that support. And then that support was broken. The market violated that support, and that support here turned into resistance. So now, at the moment, EUROPOUND pair trading in a strong bearish trend after a recent strong bearish breakout is retesting a potentially strong resistance. For us, of course, such a test may provide an opportunity to short the market, anticipating a bearish continuation. Once the market tests this structure, the area, the historically significant structure cluster, we do not open a trading position blindly. Once we spotted the test of the structure, we start analyzing lower time frames. We start lower time frames analysis. Here our multiple time frame analysis comes into play, and we start analyzing lower time frames. Let me know, traders, if you follow. Let me know if everything is clear so far. Hello, David from South Africa. Thanks for joining. Hello, C. Thanks for being here. Leo here from RSC. Not sure what is RSC. Probably it is USA. Not sure. Leo, where are you from? Let me know. I'm Avir here. So, and of course, Zakir. I frequently see Zakir during this live session. So thanks for joining, man. So, multiple time frame analysis comes into play now, and after we analyze the daily time frame, we will analyze a 4-hour and 1-hour time frames, and we'll look for confirmation there. We'll look for a bearish price action confirmation there. Analyzing a 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, here is what is happening with the price at the moment. Look, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see how perfectly the structure that we spotted on a daily holds. You can see that we already got multiple bearish reactions to that broken structure. You can see that many times in a row the market respected that structure. For us, it is the positive sign that for the market participants, that broken structure is truly significant. You can see that yesterday we saw quite an impulsive bullish movement. You can see that the price bounced here, but again, that structure here was respected. And look what happened with the pair after the test of that broken structure yesterday. You can see that the market started to consolidate. You can see that here we have multiple doji candles. You can see that the market found equilibrium. And those who study the smart money concepts should recognize the fact that the formation of these multiple doji candles signify that locally the market found the fair value. Fair value signifies that supply and demand on the market found the equilibrium. Supply meets demand. Demand meets supply. For that reason, the market started forming the doji candles. And the formation of these doji candles can provide us with the confirmation. Why? Because now if we open an hourly time frame, on an hourly time frame, all these doji candles will look like a narrow range, traders. I hope you see that over here. We have a very perfect horizontal trading range, a very narrow range where the price is stuck at the moment. And that range we can apply for shorting the market. That range can provide us with the strong bearish confirmation. For now, the resistance of the range is the point from where sellers are selling, while the support of the range provides the local demand cluster. The violation of support of the range, an hourly candle close below that, will be a strong bearish signal. It will provide a strong bearish confirmation for us, and that will be our trigger to short the market. So our confirmation on your account, our signal, our catalyst, will be an hourly candle close below the support of the range. Once an hourly candle closes below that, we will set our sell limit order on a retest of a broken support of the range. Our stop loss for the trade will lie above the highs of the range. It will be a very safe stop loss for our trade, and we will anticipate a bearish movement here. And for day traders, for day traders, the safest stop loss will be the closest strong support. Yes, and I guess most of the viewers are the day traders. Let me know, by the way, in the live chat, what is your trading style? Are you a scalper, day trader, swing trader, or you trade all the styles? And so for the day traders, the best target obviously will be the closest support. And here we have a very strong support cluster. So our target will be based on that support cluster. And here will be your reward to risk ratio. Russell, hello, this is your account. You see that I have the watermark here. And traders, if you are wondering what instrument I'm analyzing, yes, simply check the watermark in the center of the chart. Yes, it shows the time frame, yes, 1 hour, and the trading instrument that I'm currently analyzing. Yes, the long scalping, swing trading. Yeah, so I guess the majority are the day traders, but trying to combine the different trading styles. So for you, such a target will be the optimal for day trading. One more thing to add about the trading setup is that the alert below the support of the range will help you to not miss the breakout. Of course, you cannot stay in front of the chart all day long, and you have job, you have some things to do, and usually we manage the breakouts, the confirmations with the alerts. So you can set the alert below the support of the range. It will notify you once the price tries to violate that. Yes, and I will get the notification from TradingView once the price will be below the support of the range. One more thing to add is that there's no guarantee that the market will go down. Of course, the price may violate the resistance of the range easily and go higher. The violation of the resistance of the range will invalidate that trading setup. If the candle closes above the resistance of the range, then the setup will become invalid, and we won't trade that. Remember that everything may happen with the news, with some surprising events, the sentiment may easily change. For that reason, remember that this setup can easily be invalidated. Also, remember that the price action confirmation or any other confirmation does not give 100% winning chance. Such a winning performance does not exist in trading. So the accuracy of the trading setup will be around 65-70%. So still there will be 30% chance that this setup will be stopped out. For that reason, we do not risk more than 1% per trade, so risk management here will play also a very important role. You shouldn't risk your entire trading account for that single trade. Yes, I hope that is clear. Let me know, traders, if you have any questions. Let me know if everything is clear with that trading setup. Let me know which instrument do you want me to analyze next. I will be happy to provide you with the analysis. And yeah, and thanks for joining Johnny watching from Sydney. And Paul here, nice to see Paul. Paul is always here. I think that Paul never misses the live stream, so thank you for being here. Mono says, sir, how do you treat gap up, gap down, opening? Mono, you know what? I already recorded a video with the gap opening trading strategy. Yes, that will be a very useful trading strategy for you. And in brief, if you see the gap opening and gap up after the opening or gap down after the opening, just remember that there's a very high chance that the gap will be filled. So once you see the gap, you just look for price action confirmation, and then you look for a trade to fill the gap. But video is coming. I already recorded that, so it will be shared soon. Patrick says, Vasily, can you share insights into the technicalities between the day trading and swing trading setup. Those who are wondering what is the difference between day trading and swing trading setup, with the day trading, we usually are trying to close the trade within the same day. Yes, we are trying to not keep the trade overnight. Yes, and for that reason, the day trading setups are aimed to catch the short-term movements. While with swing trading, usually swing traders keep their trades overnight, and usually the targets for swing trading are quite extended. Usually the targets for swing trading are based on daily time frame structures. For that reason, the holding period for swing trading is longer, stop losses for swing trading are bigger, but the profits are also bigger. So it's kind of higher time frame trading with longer holding period. Now let's check US30. I see a question from Noah about US30, so let's check it together and discuss what is going on there. And I guess you would agree with me that for now the index looks very boring. And for the last 2 weeks, you can see that the market is barely moving and it is consolidating. What I can spot from such a perspective is that obviously global trend is bullish, right? The market is trading in a strong bullish trend. And also we are trading in a minor bullish trend. Yes, and you can see that this recent correctional movement is over and we are now trading in a minor bullish trend. Then what we can spot also is that at the moment the index is stuck within the range. You can see that the market is trading within this range now, and again for smart money traders, this range indicates that the market found the fair value, and for that reason it is consolidating. Supply meets demand, and we are trading within that range. And obviously the market participants now are waiting for some catalyst. They're waiting for some news to decide where to push the market next. And those who are looking for a bullish signal obviously should wait for a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range. Violation of that, a daily candle close above that will push the prices higher to the next strong resistance that is over here, that is based on the current higher high, while a bearish violation of the support of the range will push the prices lower. It will initiate a correctional movement on the market, and our goal then will be that support. So that is for now the plan for US30 index. And even though such kind of ranges frequently provide nice day trading opportunities to simply trade the market within the boundaries of the range, this time the price action that I see on the US30 is very weird. The intraday price action that we see is quite complicated. I would say it is quite chaotic, so I think it would be quite risky to trade the market within that range. So for now, I would recommend concentrating on a breakout. Powell gonna be the news today for sure. We got the Powell speech yesterday, and yesterday's Powell speech wasn't really impactful. So I guess those who were monitoring the markets yesterday saw that there was a very limited impact of the Powell speech. So, most of the time, his speeches have very limited impact, and quite rarely there are some surprising words from him. So remember that if you see the Powell speech in the economic calendar, it does not guarantee that there will be a lot of impulsive movements. Quite often the markets priced in his words before the speech itself. So be very careful with predicting the impulsive movements ahead of some fundamentals. Now, traders, so as I said, there is the there is the breakout setup on dollar index, and if you want me to share that with you, just give me yes in the live chat, and I will check it for you. Zakir says, Master, which trading is better, intraday or scalping? Tell me, please. I'm so confused about it. Scalping is very complicated. For some reason, newbie traders think that scalping is the easiest way to trade, but I always say that scalping is the most complicated trading style. Scalping requires patience. Scalping requires much time because with scalping, charts are very quick and you should constantly monitor the charts, so you should have much free time for scalping. Also, the scalping time frames 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute time frames are very chaotic. So losing streaks with scalping are quite extended. So scalping is very complicated, and day trading is easier, and swing trading is even more simple. So I suggest if you learn trading to start with swing trading. Swing trading will be the best trading style for starting trading. That's my view, of course, but I'm sure that once you mature in trading, you would agree with my words. Now, I saw a question. About Aussie New Zealand. Let's briefly check Aussie New Zealand from Johnny C. So Johnny C watching from Sydney. So obviously Johnny C wants to know the opinion about Aussie New Zealand. Let's check. There were some fundamentals. Yes, there were some fundamentals, and because of the fundamentals, the pair is rallying now. And what we can spot is that at the moment, we see the breakout attempt of a very important structure cluster. We can better recognize that on the weekly. Look what happened with Aussie New Zealand pair on the weekly. For 2 years, the price was stuck within that huge range on the weekly. And look what is happening with the market now. You can see that the market is currently breaking the resistance of that range. That's crazy. And that violation may completely shift the sentiment on the market, because for now the global sentiment was not trending. Yes, no trend, and the weekly candle close above that resistance cluster will change that sentiment to bullish. Yes, because if we close above that structure cluster, we will have a confirmed bullish price action right here with two higher highs and higher lows between them. So my advice to you for now, yes, if you missed buying the market before this bullish rally initiated, is to wait for the weekly candle close. Yes, and watch how this weekly candle closes. If we close above that, then the growth potential on Aussie New Zealand pair will be enormous, and then we will anticipate more and more and more growth. Yes, that is what I see so far. And intraday price action now is very boring because it is obviously bullish. You can see how news affected the pair and how bullish it was. So yeah, it can easily keep growing, but for confirmation we need now a weekly candle close. Even though I rarely apply weekly time frame in my analysis, this time weekly time frame analysis really matters because we are currently breaking a significant weekly structure. Thank you, Paul, for sharing your love. Thanks, man. I truly appreciate that. Thanks, Parley. Thanks for your feedback. So now let's check not US 30 dollar index. Let's study dollar index and let's try to get what is going on with the index. So look, the thing is that recently we got quite a strong bullish rally on dollar index, and you can see that on a daily time frame the index was trading in a minor bullish trend. Yes, you can see clear minor bullish trend on dollar index. And you can see that the market was setting the higher highs and higher lows here. It was a very nice bullish trend here. Then, however, something changed. And you can see that then bearish movement initiated. And one important thing happened with dollar index. Here was our last higher low. Yes, here was the higher low in the bullish trend. And again, price action traders, smart money traders. Here we have a very perfect example of the change of character. The change of character signifies the violation of the current trend. With the violation of the last higher low level, the violation of that, the candle close below that signifies the violation of this minor bullish trend. It signifies that the trend here is no more bullish and the market returns back to this bearish trend, this midterm bearish trend, right? So such a violation right here indicates very bearish sentiment, and it affects our directional bias here, and it makes us bearish. I hope that it is clear. Then if we execute naked chart analysis and analyze the key levels, we can spot here one important structure. You can see that here we got quite important structure support, the support from where the price bounced. And you can see, traders, that recently the market violated that support. You can see that we got the breakout of that structure. Daily candle closed below that, and presumably that structure here turned now into resistance. Yes, into resistance from where bearish movement may continue. Of course, there's no guarantee that the market will drop from the structure, but there's a high chance that it will drop. And if the price does not drop from that resistance, we have one more here. Then we will monitor that resistance and we will look for the signal from that resistance. Yes, that's how we treat the key levels. We mark all the structures, all supports and resistances. We wait for the test of one of the structures that we marked, and we analyze the price action there, and we'll look for the signal there to open a trading position. So now we have the test of that structure. We see the test of that resistance. And let's study the intraday price action and let's check if we have any confirmation there. Let me introduce if you follow, if everything is clear. Hello, Jake. Thanks for joining the live stream. So let's open the 4-hour. Let's open the 4-hour and see what is going on here. And again, traders, look how the price reacts to our broken structure. You can see that once that structure was reached, we started to consolidate. You can see that we formed 3 doji candles. 3 doji candles, and the market here found a local equilibrium after quite a strong bullish movement. And look what happened today in the morning. We formed here a bearish engulfing candle. This bearish candle right here engulfed these 3 candles. And for us, it is quite an important sign of strength of the sellers. It is a quite important sign of the presence of the sellers, and it indicates the strength of the bears. And we have more bearish signs on an hourly time frame. Look what happened on an hourly time frame. Once we reach that resistance, you can see that here we formed a very bearish price action pattern. You can see that here we have a very perfect example of the cup and handle formation, the inverted one. Yes, very bearish pattern. And this morning, the market violated the neckline of the pattern. You can see that again. The neckline of the pattern here is a strong intraday support. It was the resort for the buyers to buy from. And you can see that we violated that. It is the so-called sign of strength of the sellers. Again, those who study the smart money concept should know that term, the sign of strength. The violation of the neckline here, of that minor liquidity zone, is a clear sign of strength for us. So now we can assume that the index will keep falling. We can now anticipate bearish movement lower, at least to that support. So I hope, traders, that my reasoning here is clear. By the way, let's check if we have, look, we have one more bearish confirmation here, actually. We can also spot here this, that can be a bearish flag. That can be a perfect example of a bearish flag formation. You can see that we have quite a strong bearish wave here, a bearish impulse, a flag pull, and after the formation of the flag pull, after the market set a new lower low, lower close here, we started a correctional movement within this rising channel. Yes, the flag. And the violation of the support of the flag is quite an important signal. Yes, and those who trade dollar index, if you trade dollar index, you can consider shorting the market on retest. Again, the stop loss is above the highs, and take profit at least right here with the potential continuation lower to that structure low. So you can have a very nice reward to risk ratio here. Yes, that is what I see. Let me tell you what else to analyze for you. Remember that occasionally our chat is moving quite quickly, and I also may miss your questions. So occasionally there are so many messages in the live chat, so I can miss your questions. So if I do not answer, simply ask again, because I may miss your question. Ernest says not touching DXY right now. Yeah, so those who prefer waiting for the release of the fundamentals before making a decision, that is also a very safe strategy to follow. So if you are following such a strategy, that is the correct way of seeing things. So now I guess we will check New Zealand dollar probably, and gold traders. Gold traders, if you are watching and listening, give me yes in the live chat, and I will share with you the swing trading setup for gold. Just give me yes in the live chat if you want me to share that with you. Let's check New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar pair. Let's analyze this one and discuss. Now, what I don't like about analyzing the some instruments, some pair after the release of highly impactful fundamentals is that the market needs time to decide whether it correctly reacted to the news, because as you know, quite often the market overestimates the impact of the news, and quite often after such strong candles the market quickly recovers. So for now, I'm not trading New Zealand dollar, and I'm just waiting for some time and I want the market to calm down a bit. Yes, but if we check it now from such a perspective, we can spot that New Zealand dollar pair perfectly respected that resistance. We got a strong resistance here on a daily that the market nicely respected, and now the price is approaching very wide and strong support. We have a very significant structure cluster here. Yes, that structure cluster here is very important. Look, man, how important is that structure cluster? That's crazy how significant that cluster is. So that structure cluster will be the important decision points for the market. Yes, and of course, the violation of the structure cluster will push the prices much lower. It will be a very important bearish catalyst. But again, the problem is, traders, that zone here is very wide. It is a very big zone. If we measure that zone, how many pips are here? More than 40 pips. That is a very huge zone. So for now, I cannot make any prediction here. I cannot say whether the market will violate that or respect that. It is very hard to say because still it's very hard to assess the real impact of these fundamentals that cause this bearish movement. So yes, as Parley says, patience is wisdom. So let's be patient and let's wait. Beta Forex says dollar yen. Yes, let me briefly share with you the update for dollar yen, and then we will check gold. So what we see, and by the way, this one I shared recently on TradingView, the recent breakout on dollar yen. So those who are trading dollar yen pair, yes, you saw that we violated that important resistance. After the breakout, the market perfectly respected the broken structure that turned into support. So we have a very nice reaction of the market to that broken structure with the multiple rejections. And we can also spot that on the 4-hour time frame, we form here very bullish pattern. Look, again, the flag. So today, this live stream is all about the flags. We have a lot of flags. We already discussed a lot of flags. So flag formation is very frequent. Very often the market forms the flags, and flags are very powerful. So learn to recognize the flags, especially if you are a trend trader, if you are a trend following trader. Flags are very important. And here we have a great example of the flag. And you can see that yesterday the market violated the resistance of the flag. We retested the broken resistance of the flag, and now we are going higher. And because obviously our trend is very bullish, we can for now anticipate more growth. Yes, and for now, the goal for the traders is the current high. Yes, that is our current structure resistance. It is the last higher high, and in a strong bullish trend, the first goal for the buyers is always the level of the current higher high. Because the trend is bullish, also there will be a high chance that the market will violate that. There will be a high chance that that resistance will be broken and the market will go higher. So be prepared for more growth, for more bullish continuation. One more thing, by the way, to add about dollar yen pair is that we also got some consolidation here. Yes, you can see that the market started to consolidate within that range, and we also got the breakout of the resistance of that range. That is the extra strong bullish confirmation here, right? So we have a lot of bullish signals, so probably the market will keep growing. And Nikkei is growing as well. Yeah, that's true. The Nikkei, that's crazy. You know, guys, obviously, that's not good. The US 100 index, US 500 index, they are growing like crazy. Like Nikkei is growing like crazy, and the thing is that those who watch the debates between Trump and Biden knew that frequently both politicians talked about the growth of the stock market. For some reason, they believe, or they presumably believe, that the growth of the stock market implies the economic growth and prosperity of the people. And I'm in contact with people from different parts of the world, from Australia to Canada, and everyone feels the crisis. Everyone feels that something is not good. While the stock market, the indexes, show that everything is great. So, yeah, that's not good here. Who knows how far it will go? Yeah, there's no rooftop here. So who knows? Now let's check gold. And discuss what is up with gold. Let's remove the drawings and analyze the naked price chart. Calculator says currently New Zealand dollar buy. Yeah, keep holding. I think that New Zealand dollar may pull back. Obviously, personally, I would not hold a long trade there on New Zealand dollar because the news are definitely against you. But as I said, quite often the market overestimates the impact of the news and recovers. So there is a chance that New Zealand dollar pair will recover at least partially after this news. So if you have some personal reason to believe that it will go up, so for now you can keep holding. But remember that some other fundamentals may make the situation even worse. So be very careful. Traders, let's analyze gold and discuss what is the current situation with the market. Previously, on the previous live stream, we spotted a global range. As you remember, here was the global range that we spotted, huge range on a daily time frame where the market is stuck after this crazy bullish rally. And within that range, we spotted earlier minor bearish trend. Once the market reached that structure high, from that structure high, the market dropped. We dropped, retraced at a lower high, and then we dropped lower and set a new lower low. So we got minor bearish trend here and the obvious correction. Then after the market reached that support, from that support we bounced, we set lower high again, but this time we did not reach the level of the lower low, and instead we set a higher low here. And then the market bounced. And look what happened here. Here is a very important event that happened with gold last week. You can see that here was the level of our last lower high. That structure here is very significant because, as I said, in a bearish trend, the last lower high is very important. Its violation, its bullish breakout, is called change of character. Change of character is a very important event for trend traders, for price action traders, for smart money concept traders. It signifies that this trend, this bearish trend this minor bearish trend that we spotted on gold, that trend is violated. The trend is no more bearish here. And that signifies that we are now trading here in a minor bullish trend. We are no more bearish. We are locally bullish. We have a minor bullish trend here with two higher highs and with the higher low between them. So our bias now is bullish and we can anticipate more growth. Let me know, traders, by the way, in a live chat if you agree with me that the price action here is bullish and that from the technical analysis perspective, it's clear bullish sign here. Then, what we also may spot here is that obviously that structure here was a strong resistance. It was the resistance from where a strong bearish movement initiated. And after the breakout, after the violation of that structure, of course, the broken structure turns into support, into the area from where growth may initiate, right? So you can see that after the breakout, we retested the broken structure. We are bullish. It is a strong support. So why not to look for a bullish signal from here? So now let's look for a confirmation. And by the way, if we buy the market, if we are bullish, if we buy, where can be the goal for our trade? Obviously, our first goal for the trade will be the current high. Yes, it is our current resistance. And because we are trading in a global bullish trend and we are trading within that range, we can easily reach than that resistance. We can easily reach that structure. So let's check how the market reacted to that broken structure on a 4-hour time frame. I see a question from Zakir. Please tell me about fundamentals, how we know whether news are positive or negative. Easily. So you open the economic calendar, yes, and what you do in the economic calendar, you spot the news release. You know exact time of the news release, and you wait for the news release, yes, and the minute of the news release and the next hour will show you whether the news are positive or negative. Yes, I do not trust the numbers in the economic calendar itself. You see that sometimes the positive numbers in the economic calendar are negative for the market and vice versa. So, well, sometimes there are very negative numbers, but the market does not react at all. So the best way to see the impact of the news is to wait for the release of the news and to watch the price action the next hour. And you will see exactly, you will see how the market really reacts. You will see the reaction of the crowd, reaction of the market participants. You will see the supply and demand relationships on the market, and that will help you to understand, yes, the real reaction. I hope that it is clear to you. Now, what is happening on gold on a 4-hour time frame? If we analyze the price action on a 4-hour, we can spot how the market reacts here to a broken structure. And here there are multiple things to note. The first thing is that on a 4-hour time frame, we have a very strong support, right? We have a very strong support, strong intraday support. And also we can see that after the test of our daily structure, after the market retested our daily structure, we started to consolidate. Yes, we started to consolidate. We started the consolidation, and the price form here, very classic double bottom. Yes, it is a very cute example of a double bottom formation. So that range, again, can be applied as the confirmation for our swing trade. Here on gold, we have a potential trend following swing trading opportunity from this support, right? And Patrick asks how to define high quality setup or low quality setup. I usually tell my students that the high quality setup is the setup that is the trend following, the setup that is with the trend, and that is taking from a key structure. So if you see the market that is obviously bullish in a bullish trend, and you take the trade from a key support in a bullish trend, that is a very high quality setup because it has a very high winning ratio, while the setup against the trend is riskier. So for example, if you decide to short dollar yen now for some reason, because you see some pattern there, it will be high risk setup because obviously the trend on dollar yen is very bullish, and it will be very complicated to beat the market that is trading in such a strong bullish trend. So we have this double bottom here, and this double bottom we will apply for confirmation. And our signal here will be a bullish breakout of the neckline of the pattern. Yes, we will look for our candle close above the neckline. Yes, a 4-hour candle close above the neckline will confirm the violation. It will be a very important intraday sign of strength of the buyers. It will confirm the willingness of buyers to push the prices up. It will confirm that the market is going to grow, and then we will anticipate a further growth. So after the breakout, set your buy limit order on a retest of a broken neckline of the pattern. Take profit will be the resistance here with the stop loss lying below the lows of the pattern. That will be the first goal for your trade. But because we discussed that on a daily we are bullish, we are in a global bullish trend, and the minor trend is also bullish, we can anticipate more growth. And our next goal for the trade will be over here. Yes, will be that resistance cluster. So that will be the plan. It will be the swing trade for gold. And one important thing to add here is that we have Powell's speech. And I would recommend here to wait for the Powell speech first. Yes, because it is definitely high impact news for gold, and it may affect gold prices significantly. So I suggest waiting for the news first, because remember that Powell can break even the best technical setup in the world. Yes, his words can beat the best and the most accurate pattern easily. So for extra safety, for extra confirmation, wait for the news first. Yes, most likely, I think the impact will be very limited, but still, safety is the priority. So wait for the release of the news, and then follow this plan. Also, one more thing to add about this plan is that if you decide to open the trading position before the Powell speech, if you have some other reason to buy gold now, remember to protect your trading position ahead of the release of the news. Remember to move your stop loss to break even, to entry before the release of the news, and to protect your trade. Yes, that will be a very important rule to follow. Thanks, Zakir. Thanks for thanks for your words. So, traders, let me know if everything is clear so far with gold. Let me know what are your thoughts, and let me know if you want me to check even lower time frames here. Let me know if you want to hear more analysis about gold. Also, what else I wanted to add about this one? In summer, usually we have limited central banks meetings. We have fewer central bank chairman speeches. Usually we have fewer FOMC and stuff. And if I remember correctly, the probably from the middle of July, we won't have Powell speeches for a quite long period of time. I might be wrong. I will double check that after the live stream. But in summer, the markets usually tend to slow down, and usually we have fewer high impact fundamentals during summer. So also remember that that gold may easily slow down, and that the market may stay within that range for weeks before it start moving. Even though we have a breakout attempt now, remember that it may easily return back within the range, so the market can be very slow. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. Let me know which pair do you want me to check next. Yes, and do not forget to show me your presence here. So Paul says, hello Vasily, can you tell us how you got fund to trade? How was trading impacted your life in general, and how your socialize with people around you? So I was quite lucky with trade funding, because when I was studying in the university, I was studying in Finland, and student jobs in Finland are really well paid. And I started studying in the university in year 2013, And at that time, a student could easily get 2,000 euros monthly with student jobs. So that was more than enough for me to fund trading account. You could work entire summer in Finland and make, I don't know, 9,000 euros doing the dishwashing, laundering, and all that stuff. So these jobs are very well paid in Finland. So that's how I funded the account. Then I during the lectures, during studying the university, as I said many times, I was practicing trading a lot on the lectures. So again, I got a lot of much time to try different strategies and things while I was studying. I was studying 6 years in the university, so trust me, I have much time for practicing. So when I graduated, I just started trading full time. And how I socialize with people, I'm very social. I'm very social because I lived in many countries. I also lived in Belgium, got the exchange program in Belgium. I lived in Czech Republic, Finland, and personally, I am Russian, born in Russia. So I met a lot of people in my life, different cultures. I also travel a lot, so I'm very social, brother. I got no problem with that. Ola Bod asked to analyze US30. My friend, we already analyzed US30. Please check the recording of the live stream. We analyzed that at the beginning of the live session. Then let's check pound dollar. Pound dollar is a question about pound dollar from Noah. Let's analyze it and discuss. What we see on pound dollar pair is that the market recently reached a very important resistance right here on pound dollar. We have a significant structure cluster, and you can see that the market nicely respected that structure, and the market was rejected from that structure here. What we can also see is that we have quite a strong support here in pound dollar. So these are our structures, and also we have, by the way, a strong structure here. So we have a lot of structures here in pound dollar to watch at the moment. So what we can see, you know, honestly, let's check how the price reacts to that recently broken structure here. Let's check if we have something bullish here. That is, you know, traders, here we have kind of trickiest setups that where newbie traders very often lose money. Here we have the so-called contradiction. Look what happened here in pound dollar pair. We tested that resistance, we tested that blue resistance, and after the test of that blue resistance, you can see that we formed a very bearish pattern here. We have a perfect example of the head and shoulders pattern with the confirmed neckline breakout. At the same time, you can see that we got a very strong resistance here that was broken and that turned into support. If we analyze how the market reacted to that support, we can spot that here we have a double bottom formation. Not a double bottom, I would say it is the cup and handle formation here, right? We formed here cup and handle formation. You can see that we have two patterns. We have a very bearish pattern and we have a bullish pattern. That is the perfect example of the contradiction when we have bullish and bearish pattern at the same time. It is the classic moment for you to stay away from trading the pair. Yes, if you're a price action trader, that is the warning sign for you. That is the signal that something is not good here. Yes, and here buying side or the selling side is manipulating the market at the moment. So again, that is just a signal for you to wait for the fundamentals. Wait for the fundamentals here, and fundamentals will clarify what will happen, because honestly, from such a perspective, it's very hard to make any prediction here. So be very careful. Sa Miranda says, "Hey Vasily, we usually take 1% risk per trade, but what is that setup that you're willing to bet more on?" I'm willing to bet more on when we have trend following setup with the confirmation on a key structure. Yeah, that's the setup where we can risk more. So as I said, the accuracy of the trend following setups is always higher. For that reason, with the trend following trade, we can risk more than with the setups that are against the trade. But this playing with the risk is quite complicated for the newbie traders. So if you just started trading, if you're learning how to trade, just stick to 1% risk per trade. That will be the simplest strategy to follow. What is the best time frame to analyze before a trade? Let's say I'm scalping or swing trading. For swing trading, the best combination is the daily and 4-hour. Yes, with swing trading, you analyze the trend and the price action and the key levels on a daily, and then you look for a confirmation on the 4-hour. That is the best pair for swing trading. For scalping, I would say the best combination is a 4-hour and probably 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frames. Yes, that's the trio combination of these time frames would be very, 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 very good. Now, what will be the next one? Ernest, let me know, you see pound sign CHF. So does it mean that you want me to check pound Swiss? If so, please write pound Swiss, because this currency signs sometimes quite complicated to read, especially when people ask to analyze some pairs like Rand. And, I saw the Rand side 2 times in my whole life. So when people write these signs, occasionally I just feel myself paralyzed. So let's check NASDAQ. Question from Josh. Traders, it's very hard to share some wisdom about NASDAQ, S&P 500, Nikkei, because what can I say, man? The growth is phenomenal. We are trading in the no man's land since 2022. Since the beginning of 2023, the market almost doubled already. Yeah, that's crazy. And recently we were consolidating here on a daily within that ascending triangle formation, and we broke the resistance of the triangle, went higher. Yes, so bullish trend continues. What else can we spot here? Nothing special. Earlier here in the 4-hour time frame, we got 2 very powerful bullish patterns. We got a consolidation here. Yes, within that range was broken. We retested that, went higher. Then we started to consolidate here. Range was broken. We retested that and went higher. Now we may have one more range here. Yes, probably we may have one more range here. And of course, bullish broke out of the resistance of the range will again push the prices higher. So basically that is what I see here. But yeah, the trend is bullish. Just look for confirmations after pullbacks. Yes, wait for pullback, wait for some correction, and buy the market after the correction. That's the best strategy you can follow. And do not short. For some reason, many newbie traders want to short the index, but when the market is trading in such a strong bullish trend, never short. That is a very risky strategy to follow. Instead, be the trend follower and follow the trend. Remember that it's never too high. If you check, for example, dollar yen pair, the pair is going up for 4 years already, and it can easily go higher 4 years more. Yes, it's unlimited. Same thing with the index. The growth here is unlimited. It can go higher and higher and higher. So be very careful and just to learn to follow the trend. Now, pound Swiss. Let's check pound Swiss and discuss pound Swiss pair. What we see on pound Swiss? Yeah, on pound Swiss, by the way, there is a very nice, again, example of those who trading a daily time frame alone. For you on pound Swiss, there's a potential swing trading setup to trade. What we see on the pound Swiss pair is, first of all, global bullish trend. In a global bullish trend, once the market reached that high, we started the correction. We started the correctional movement. And within that correctional, after the market reached the low in this correctional movement, the market bounced and we violated the lower high in this minor bearish trend. So here we have a confirmed change of character. Again, the change of character, and the change of character here signifies that most likely the market returns back to a bullish trend. After the confirmed change of character, the market started to consolidate. And we started to trade within that range here. And if you're a swing trader, for you that range can provide a very nice opportunity to buy the market. Those who swing trade currencies on a daily, watch that range and look for a bullish break out of the resistance of the range. You can see that a daily candle close above the resistance of the range will be the important sign of strength of the buyers for you. The violation of that resistance will be a very important event. It will signify the strength of the buyers and it will push the prices higher. So buying the market on a retest of a broken support, of a broken resistance of the range, set your stop loss below the lows of the range. Your first target for the trade will be that resistance. It is the first strong resistance that I see on a daily. And your next goal for the trade will be based on the current high. So that can be your plan for pound Swiss pair. Day traders also can consider buying the support of the range. When the market tests the support of that range, look for bullish confirmations on intraday time frames, 4 hour, 1 hour, to buy the market, expecting a bullish movement to the resistance of the range. So that can be a very nice plan to follow here. Yes, and that can be a very nice swing trading opportunity. But remember, if you take that trade on pound Swiss pair, remember that taking the trades on a daily time frame, the holding period is quite extended. So you should be very patient, and the market may consolidate and coil for weeks before it will reach the goal. So be very careful. Now, AUDCAD question from Josh. Let's check AUDCAD and discuss what is going on with AUDCAD. If we open the daily, we can spot that on AUDCAD, strong bullish trend, right? The market is trading in a strong bullish trend, but what is going on with the market now? We can spot a very important test of that resistance. By the way, I forgot to advertise my Telegram channel. Traders, if you want to see more signals from me, my free signals, my free forecasts, my analysis, do not forget to subscribe to my free Telegram channel. All the links are in the description below, so do not forget to subscribe, because all the announcements about the live streams, videos, free signals, forecasts are shared there, so do not forget to subscribe. Check the link in the description of this live stream. So we are now testing that important structure resistance. It is a very important resistance that the price is testing in this bullish trend. So of course, most likely we will violate that, but for now there is no violation. And by the way, please do not spam in the live chat, because once you spam in the live chat, I I missed the questions of other traders. Yes, and please let's respect each other, and people have questions, so please, 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 please do not spam. Yes, and show your respect to other members. So we have a test of that significant resistance, and I do believe that bullish violation of that resistance, yes, will be a very important signal. It will confirm the bullish trend continuation, and then we will go higher, yes, at least to that resistance cluster. Yes, so wait for a breakout here. One more strategy to follow here on AUDCAD here will be to look for some pullback. Look for some pullback to that recently broken structure. Yes, in a bullish trend, that structure cluster can provide a very nice area to buy the market from. What we can also spot here is that we have also the trend line. And the trend line here and that yellow structure will compose here the demand zone. The demand zone from where you can look for buying opportunities. So at the moment, I don't have the signal or the forecast for AUDCAD, yes, because we are now cheating between two important structures. So wait for bullish breakout or the pullback and then look for trend following opportunity. Now, pound Swiss. Did I pound Swiss? I analyzed. Sorry, EURCAD. Let's check EURCAD and analyze this one. So this was the idea that I shared on my free Telegram channel earlier. That was the confirmed bullish reversal that I spotted on a EURCAD pair. I spotted that the pair is trading in a global bullish trend. Yes, in a global bullish trend. And once that high was reached, the market started a correctional movement. The market started to correct within the flag pattern. Again, one more flag, one more bullish flag. I don't know how many flags we already spotted on today's live stream, but that is one more bullish flag. And look at the price action within the flag. Within the flag, we formed the inverted head and shoulders pattern formation. Yes, that is a very cute pattern that the market formed within the flag. And here, with the release of the fundamentals, the market formed a high momentum bullish candle. That was a very strong bullish candle that violated both the neckline of the inverted head and shoulders pattern formation and the trend line of the flag. We got a double breakout right here. And the double breakout right here signifies the violation of this minor bearish trend here. It signifies a local change of character and highly probable resumption of a bullish trend, of a global bullish trend. So I'm very bullish biased on the market, and I think that demand zone, the broken structure cluster that is based on a broken trend line and the neckline, will be the area from where growth will initiate. Now let's briefly check what else we have here. If we have something special on lower time frames, let me check that for you. Probably we have the flag here. Yes, we have a very nice one more flag. So many flags here. So you can see that we have the bullish flag on an hourly time frame. And the thing is that the market violated the resistance on the flag on an hourly time frame. So probably that is already our bullish confirmation. So the violation of the resistance of the flag here increases the probability that the market will go up. So yeah, the forecast for EURCAD is very bullish, so we can expect more growth. Now, those who asked to analyze US 100 index, NASDAQ index traders, I analyzed that around 10-15 minutes ago, so you can check the recording. Then Euro dollar. Let's check euro dollar and probably, yeah, let's check euro dollar. Euro dollar. Traders, let me know if everything is clear so far, if you follow, and if my analysis makes sense to you. Also, Nikhil asks to analyze gold. My friend, I shared a very in-depth analysis of gold. I shared a swing trading opportunity for gold. If you missed that, please check the recording. I guess I analyzed that around 20 minutes ago. Yes, you will find the recording of the discussion of the swing trade on gold. So please check that. Now let's check euro dollar. Euro dollar will be the next one. Let's analyze it and discuss. You can see that here's my recent structure analysis for euro dollar. By the way, I should adjust the resistance here. I guess from such a perspective, the resistance is like that. So, so obviously looks like we nicely respected that resistance, right? And we have a very nice bearish reaction to that resistance. Let's check what we have on lower time frames. Right, look, on the 4-hour time frame, we have the range. Yes, you can see that on a 4-hour time frame, euro dollar is currently stuck within that horizontal trading range. And I guess the formation of the range here signifies again that the market found a local fair value, and now the market participants are waiting for some trigger. So those who are looking for shorting euro dollar, those who are looking for a bearish confirmation on euro dollar should wait for a bearish breakout of the support of the range. If a 4-hour candle closes below the support of the range, we can anticipate the continuation of this local correctional movement. Yes, if we violate that support, we can drop lower to this green area. Yes, that is the first thing to note. Also, day traders can consider trading the market within that range, and that range by itself can provide the trading opportunities, and the support of the range can provide a very nice resort to buy euro dollar from. Let's check what we have on an hourly time frame. So after the test of the support, yes, we bounced nicely. We formed copy handle formation here. Let's check what else we have here. We also have the expanding wedge pattern formation here, and the resistance of the wedge here was nicely respected, by the way. Yeah. So, what can be the plan? I think what we can look for here to confirm local bullish sentiment on euro dollar, we can let the market trade within this expanding wedge pattern, and a bullish breakout of the resistance of this expanding wedge pattern can be the trigger that will push the prices to that red resistance. So it can be the alternative scenario for euro dollar. So I think that again, Powell's speech today can be the catalyst either for a bearish breakout of the support of the range or for a bullish breakout of the resistance line of that expanding wedge. So wait for the news release and then just follow the market. That is the plan for now for euro dollar. Now, what will be the next one? Bitcoin. Let's check Bitcoin and analyze. I guess you saw, traders, that Bitcoin doesn't feel itself good enough, and so we got quite a strong. Yeah, we got quite a strong bearish trend here, only daily. This minor bearish trend that initiated after the test of 72,000 level. Yes, we see confirmed bearish price action here. And what we also have here, we also have a breakout of that very significant support cluster. So honestly, even though many traders say that, yeah, it's already at the start of the bearish cycle on Bitcoin, that this entire bullish trend is over, I still believe that it's too early to say so, because remember, it's summer now. All these crypto guys now are selling bitcoins to buy Lambos, Gucci's, and other stuff. So for cryptos, summer is a very slow period. It is the period when the market becomes less liquid. And in such times, it's much easier for different players to manipulate the market. And I think that this bearish movement that we saw here can easily be the manipulation. Yes, with this manipulation, someone, probably the smart money, is just trying to make people sell their bitcoins, sell cheaply. Yes, and I think that the market may easily recover. Yes, and I think that those who are looking for a clear sign of strength of the buyers here in Bitcoin should wait for a bullish violation of that resistance cluster. Yes, bullish violation of that structure cluster here will signify that that violation here is truly false, that it is the trap, and violation of that resistance to the upside, I guess, will return the market to a bullish trend. One more thing to note is that we have a very strong support here. Yes, that wasn't reached. So realistically, Bitcoin may respect that yellow structure cluster and drop to that support. It is also a possible scenario. For now, again, it is quite complicated to make a forecast now, because from such a perspective, the situation obviously is not clear. Yes, we see some clear price action exhaustion here, the double bottom with multiple rejections, but we still have a bearish trend, we still have a breakout of a key structure that the market is retesting now. So very hard to see what is going to happen. It is still just the middle of summer, so I guess the market will keep being weak. Yes, do not expect fast resumption of a bullish trend now. Probably it will resume at least in September. So patience. But those who are thinking to sell their bitcoins now because it dropped significantly, I guess you should keep holding. Yes, because I truly believe that it will go higher. And for now, all those bearish movements are just the manipulative movements of the smart money. Now let's check crude oil, WTI crude oil. Let's analyze it and discuss. Should be US oil ticker. So what we see on WTI crude oil is, after the test of that significant structural resistance here, on a daily time frame, we formed a double top formation. We went quite overbought, and then we dropped. My main focus on WTI crude oil now will be that horizontal support. So far, it is the closest important structure that I'm watching. You can see that here we have a very significant structure cluster that the market respected many times in the past. So that structure cluster for now is the main focus to me, and I will look for buying from that support. If we analyze the 4-hour time frame, for now we have a very nice minor bearish trend here in the 4-hour. The market falls steadily, so I suggest for now waiting for the test of that support. It's a very strong support, very important one, very significant one. So I will look for at least a pullback trade from that. Let's check if we have some pattern here on an hourly time frame. Yes, you can see that here on an hourly time frame we have the expanding wedge pattern. The market nicely respected the support of the wedge and now bounces from that. So I think that oil may keep trading within that expanding wedge pattern, and I think that after the test of the support that we spotted on a daily, bullish movement may initiate, and your strong bullish signal will be a bullish breakout of the resistance line of that expanding wedge pattern. So watch that carefully and wait for a confirmation. Again, one of the members said patience is the wisdom. Yes, this time here, do not trade for now and wait for the test of the support. And here will be your plan. Traders, I hope you follow. Yes, and I hope that you enjoy the session. I see a question from Ernest about dollar Swiss now. So let's check dollar Swiss and discuss it. What is up with dollar Swiss is that the market is very weak. And we shorted the market with my students yesterday, but because of the Powell speech, we closed our trade on break-even, on entry. Here's what we spotted. We spotted with my students a very significant structure. We spotted a very important key structure here. This one. Yes, that is a very... Those who study the structure analysis, support and resistance analysis, here you can easily recognize the psychological level. The psychological structure that is based on round numbers. If we analyze the price levels here we have 0.9 level. It is the round number, the psychological number, the whole number. And you can see that that psychological structure is very significant. And over time, the market respects that. And what happened with the market? The price violated that structure on Friday. On Friday, we broke and closed below that structure. Yes, and presumably after the violation, that structure cluster here turned into resistance. And you can see that after the test of that structure, we even formed a doji candle on that. That is quite an important sign for us. Then if we analyze 4-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, we can spot now the cup and handle formation, inverted one here. Yes, the cup here and the handle here. So those who are looking for a signal now, those who are looking for a bearish confirmation on dollar Swiss here, I think you should wait for a bearish breakout of the neckline of the pattern. 4-hour candle close below that will confirm the violation, and then the market will most likely drop lower to that support. So that is the trigger that you should look for. I spotted one more bearish confirmation on the pair. Yesterday I spotted this cup and handle here, and we shorted the market on a retest of that broken neckline here with my students. But the Powell speech stopped us out from the trade. We moved our stop loss to entry here before the Powell speech, and this manipulative movement here stopped us out from the trade. So I currently don't have any position, any active position on dollar Swiss, and now I would suggest waiting for a bearish breakout of that horizontal neckline of this inverted cup and handle formation. Trevor says, I've been struggling to raise capital. Would you recommend I join a prop firm or continue trading with a small account of $100? I always say to my students that prop firm accounts are very complicated to manage. They require very high skill of trading. And while you're learning, I think it is better to trade with your own account. Remember that your $100 account can be a cent account. You can open cent account, and with the cent account, it will be a $10,000 account, right? And trade with your own rules, trade with your own strategy, try different things, and try with your own funds. with the prop firm account, you will be very limited in actions, and it will be harder for you to find the strategy that truly works. So try to trade with your funds. And I do not believe that you can build the trading capital starting to trade with a small trading account. I think that your first trading account should be the money that you invest. So when I was learning how to trade, as I said, I was working, I got the part-time job, and I was saving money for my first trading account. And I think that is the only real way to build your first trading account. Even though there are the stories that a guy needs $10,000 starting with $100 trading account, these stories are very rare, and probabilities won't be on your side. Please realize that. Luciano, we already analyzed gold, so I shared this swing trading setup for gold. If you need the in-depth explanation of that trading setup, just check the recording, because I provided a very in-depth explanation how I am planning to swing trade gold and what is my trading plan here. Now, natural gas. A question about natural gas. Let's check natural gas. For some reason, I don't have natural gas in my watch list. NATGAS USD. Yes, this one is the ticker. Yes, let's check what is up here with natural gas. So very important thing that happened with natural gas recently is the breakout of that support. You can see that here we got a very strong structure support that was broken, and that presumably turned into resistance after the violation. And that resistance can provide very nice area to sell the market from. So let's check how the market reacts to that structure. On the 4-hour time frame, we have a very nice potential head and shoulders pattern. You can see that here we have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. So we can consider that head and shoulders pattern formation. And I think that a bearish breakout of the neckline of the pattern here may initiate a further bearish continuation on the market. So if you're looking for shorting, that can be a very nice pattern to trade on natural gas. On an hourly time frame here, there also was one more very nice bearish confirmation here. It was the kind of the double top here. Yes, do you see the pattern? This one. It was a very nice pattern here. The market violated the neckline of the pattern, and it was strong intraday confirmation on an hourly time frame. But for now, I would suggest monitoring this head and shoulders pattern. It will provide a stronger confirmation, so wait for a breakout of its neckline. It will give a nice signal to sell. And if we analyze the historical price action, our next closest support will be, I don't know where it will be actually. We have some support here. Yes, to consider. How about this one? Let me think about this one. By the way, this one also looks quite peculiar. Yeah, look, man, this one. By the way, the fact that we violated that structure here after the breakout, we reached that support, and from that support we bounced quite strongly with the high momentum bullish candle, makes me think that probably shorting the market is quite a risky thing to do here. So probably for now, the better strategy will be to not trade. And I think what you should look for now, you should look for the I think that if we bounce and if we close above that broken structure on a daily, that will confirm that this bearish movement here was a trap. And if we close above that structure on a daily, then I think that bullish rally may resume and that we may easily then reach that resistance. Yeah, so I guess that will be the better strategy to follow here. So I guess that will be the best moment for us to finish now. As always, traders, if you enjoyed the live session, please do not forget to share your feedbacks. Please share your thoughts. If you have some ideas how can I improve the quality of this live streams, please let me know in a live chat. As always, if you are interested in some premium stuff, I have my trading course, my book teaching you my trading strategy. You can find that on my website, vasilytrader.com. I also do these live sessions on a daily basis for the members of my trading academy. Again, you can get more info about my trading academy on my website, vasilytrader.com. I also have VIP signals group. And also do not forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Instagram, Facebook group, I have Telegram channel, I have Trading View page. You can find all the links in the description of this live stream. Thanks so much for your questions. Thank you for joining the live stream. I will see you soon. And thank you for wonderful feedback, traders. I really like the fact that more and more people join, more and more people join the discussion, ask questions. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much, and see you soon, traders.